Regards to the contract in section 32 that's been on display for the last half an hour and indeed throughout most of the campaign itself. Claire Liang's crossed the road, Andy's there, Ramit's there, Eric's there, Wade's on my right. So again, if you've got any questions with your bidding today, raise your hand and they will give you a hand. The format for today's auction is fairly simple. I'm going to read through the key terms in the contract, talk through the rules for today's auction, talk a bit about the home and the opportunity that's here for you today. And then from that point forward, I'll open up and call for your competitive bidding. The property is known in the contract as lot number 42 on plan 214181R in certificate of title volume 9897 folio 220, but in plain English it's 42 Strathconnan Place here in Wheelers Hill. Today's sale does include all the fixtures and fittings, so that's floor coverings, light fittings, window furnishings, etc. They all form part of the contract here. They're stuck and staying with the property, and we are selling via a public auction whereby a 10% deposit is required, and you can pay that in the form of a $20,000 deposit today, and the balance of that 10% can come through on Monday either via bank, cheque or EFT. Settlement terms are fairly flexible. They revolve around sort of 90 days, 60 or 90 days is possible. If you've got any terms outside of that, please let me know. But 60 to 90 days is what we've been quoting or telling you, and we've had no objection to that. But if you've got anything outside of that before you bid, raise your hand so our staff members can have a quick chat about settlement terms. The rules for today's auction are fairly simple. They are that the auction will be conducted in accordance with the rules and any additional conditions that were made available before the start of today's auction. The auction rules prohibit an auctioneer from accepting bids or offers for the property after the property has been knocked down to the successful bidder. The vendors do have a reserve price, and as the auctioneer will indicate bidders on request, and the law prohibits false bids, major disruptions by bidders, and bidders preventing others from bidding, and provides fines for such conduct. The rules today do permit vendor bids. The words during the auction are used to make a bid on behalf of the vendor. I vendor bid, and by law, only I, as the auctioneer, can make a vendor bid. Pretty straightforward. It's a big mouthful, but I get through it. If you've got any questions though in regards to the rules, the terms of the contract, now's the time as well to raise your hand and have a quick chat. But before I get to the key moment of bidding to see who the successful purchaser and new homeowner will be here at 42 Strathconnan Place, I want to talk to you about the home and opportunity. 4 bedrooms plus a study that could become a 5th bedroom if you needed it to. 2 bathrooms, double car garage as you can see behind me here, with room obviously for another car or 2 in front for some off-street parking. Multiple living zones throughout the home, particularly downstairs where you've got that large kitchen in the centre, the dining, you've got a formal lounge and dining as well. You've got an informal lounge area as well. You've got the big theatre room that backs onto the courtyard space as well, in that private courtyard. Not to mention the beautiful surrounding gardens that have been manicured and looked after for so many years that surround the property and really give it that fantastic feel that it has. Brand new carpets, fully renovated is the home itself. Beautiful renovation of the bathrooms, particularly the upstairs master is fantastic. The kitchen is the centerpiece of the home, and they've done a magical job with that renovation as well. Stone bench tops, that massive island in the middle there, double oven, integrated dishwasher, walk-in pantry as well. Timber floorboards throughout, high quality carpet used in the soft areas like the bedrooms and the formal area as well. Location's fantastic. Gels Park just down the road as well. You'll love Gels Park if you've never lived in Wheelers Hill or you're not a neighbour. What a fantastic attribute to the area as well. Wheelers Hill Shops just up the road. The Glen Shopping Centre not far. The Monash Freeway not far to get to Chadstone, the city and beyond if you will as well. Oh, you could look across and see the mountains from where we stand here today, and you'll have those mountain views too. What a location, what a family orientated area, what a fantastically renovated home for you just to move in and never worry about a thing for many years to come, because the owners have meticulously looked after and improved the home over the years. But to have it, to be able to sign contracts and buy it here today, you're going to need to make sure you raise your hand and call out your bid here today to be able to buy this fantastic piece of real estate and home. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to open it up to you in just a moment or so, but how I sell here today, I call it 3 times. First call, second call, third and final call, and when the hammer hits the contract like so, the property is sold. I cannot take a bid or offer after that takes place, so make sure you've raised your hand and called out your bid. 42 Strathconnan Place, Wheelers Hill. Bidders and buyers in your hands from here. Start me where you like. I'll be guided by you from here. You make the start, better you start than I, so I leave it in your hands to make that start. Up to you, bidders and buyers. You kick things off where you like, nice and comfortable if you want. And then I'll make a start from there otherwise. I'll place a vendor bid then at 1.7 million and we'll get things moving from there. Vendor bid with me now at 1,700,000 is the bid and offer from me. Has the vendor bid in your hands now, if you like. At 1,700,000, we're off and running with myself. It's against you now, bidders and buyers, to be able to bid, to be able to buy, to be able to negotiate. Raise your hand, call it out now. Otherwise, negotiations take place afterwards with those that have come here to buy. At 1,700,000 now, call for any rise from here at all to put yourself in the race. At 1,700,000 with me now. At 1,700,000, need to put yourself in front, need to bid to buy, need to hear your bid loud and clear. If you've come to buy the property, now's the time. First time in the call now at 1,700,000. Second call now at 1,700,000. Third and final call, all finished and done at 1,700,000. We can negotiate afterwards if you like, but you'll lose the transparency. We'll have to talk. 175. Welcome to your bidding, ma'am and family in front at 1,750,000 is the bid. They're in front now. At 1,750,000 is the bid in front now. Take a rise of 50 from there would be nice too, but at 1.75 it's against all parties here today. Otherwise we negotiate with madam and the family in front. At 1,750,000, I call 3 times. Otherwise I negotiate with your family and look to sell the property straight after auction. First time in the call now at 1,750,000. Second call now at 1,750,000. Third and final call. 775, I take the 25 rise there at 775's the bid. 1,775,000's the bid now. You can take me to 1.8 if you like. I'll take that rise. If you like to take it to 1.8 against you, man. He's in front over there now. At 1,775,000's the bid. At 1,775,000's the bid. 1.8 if you like from here. At 1,775,000's the bid on my left hand side now. At 1,775,000, I call 3 times. We get to negotiate with gentleman and Andy over there on my left hand side. Call 3 times to do so. First time in the call now at 1,775,000. Second call. Third, final call. All finished and done. 1.8, good solid bid back now. 1,800,000 the bid there. At 1.8's the bid now. She's back in front. At 1.8 the bid now against your buyer Andy. Any more room from you I'll need to know at the moment or so. At 1.8's the bid there. At 1,800,000 clearly bid in front now against your bidder and buyer there. At 1.8's the bid. At 1.8 now, take a rise, a 10 or 20 from here to make it nice and easy if you want. Against your bidder or buyer here, otherwise I negotiate with madam in front. First time in the call now, 1.8, otherwise I negotiate over here.
10,000 right.
10,000, take the 10, straight back, that's the front. 1.85, good strong bid. Knows how to buy real estate here, powerful bid. Coming at 1.85's the bid. At 1,850,000 the bid now against your buyer there at 1.85 the bid in front. At 1,850,000 now, she's put themselves in the box seat to buy. Intimidating bid, I know, but maybe a 10 on top I could try. At 850's the bid there. Against your buyer now. First time in the call now at 850. Second call, 860. 1.9. 1.9, the knockout bid perhaps. Give you something to think about there at 1,900,000 the bid here and now at 1,900,000 there in front. They're in the best place in the box seat to buy if there's no better bid. And I'll check in with you again, Andy, and maybe there's another 10 left in on top if you like to go to 910, let me know. At 1.9's the bid. At 1,900,000 now, called 3 times, work with the family in front to sell shortly. First time in the call now.
910.
910. 1.95. 1.95 in front. At 1,950 in front now. Is that the knockout bid? We'll soon know. Against you, Andy, again, if there's any more in it, I need to know now. At 1,950,000's the bid. Same option to any other buyer here today. If you wish to bid and buy, now's probably the time you need to interject and let me know if you've got any intention as we're closing in.
960.
960.
What property on the market?
Yeah.
2 million.
$2 million be able to ask the question at that moment in time at $2 million. Give me one moment, madam, and I'll ask the question or so. Pause on you for a second. Let me see if there's any further bid from you as well. But I'll ask the question now and we'll see.
Is it? Yeah, renovated. Yeah. Oh, is it?
Thank you for your patience, ladies and gentlemen. Just receiving formal instructions and answering your question, madam. We are on the market selling. The keys belong to you if there's no better bid. We're going to check in with our gentleman on the left-hand side, give him some time to think about it because it was such a strong bid to know whether there's anything more left in it, Andy. Even if there's $1,000, we'll need to know because we are on the market selling and playing for keeps. I'm not sure if you've reached your budget or not. $2 million on the market, selling to the family in front if there is no better bid. Need to know in a moment or so. Give plenty of time for thought. She's put the knockout bid in. $1,000 I'll take. At $2 million now. Otherwise we sell away. If there's no better bid, are we done? Can't tempt you with the fact that we're on the market and selling. It's a nice round number, $2 million, but don't let it scare you. It's only $1,000 that I asked for from you. At $2 million, we sell away if there's no better bid. I'm going to call 3 times. You've got 3 last chances before I knock it down. First time in the call now at $2 million. We sell away in front. Second call at $2 million. Selling. The strong bid might have done it for you. Third final call. All done. Finished. Selling. Selling. Congratulations. We are sold. Thank you. I love it. Have a fantastic weekend. Congratulations. She's already running inside.